All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another video with your boy AK here. So, I come bearing some awesome news for all you survival fans. There's this new game that is out called Deadside. You probably have heard of it, you might have not. So, let me give you a little update of what the game's actually about here. So, this game on the Steam says Deadside is a hardcore multiplayer shooter with survival elements, post apocalypse, PvP, PvE, open world, realistic weapons, craft, base build. Yeah, I don't see the rest. But anyways, this game is a gem. It's an absolute gem. I have almost played about 6 hours on this game, and I've loved every moment of it. I haven't gotten bored at all. So this game is currently being sold for $19.99. It's about $20. You can buy the supporter pack for $28.48. All it really does is give you some skins to put on your weapons, I believe, and some extra storage space at the safe zones. So, take it or leave it. You don't need to do that. It's not really needed. But if you like the extra storage space, go right ahead and support them. Um, so, there's one thing I would like to say about this game that is really nice. It's very well optimized. Um, on my system that I'm running, I don't have any issues. Like I'll show you, I don't have a crazy rig. I'll put my task manager to show you. So like right now, I'm running Ryzen 5 2600. I'm running 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM, and then I'm running a Radeon RX 580. So nothing crazy. I don't have anything crazy, but I'm able to run this game at a solid like 60 FPS on epic settings. So, and it never dips. I've never had a frame dip. I've never gotten to nothing weird. Amazing game in that aspect. Um, so the one thing that is a slight downside to a lot of you people will be that the fact that this game, as you see here, is an early access title. So early access has been hit or miss over the past couple of years, and mostly a lot of misses. There hasn't been any great early access games. I mean, there have been, but there's been too many bad ones. Too many games that have taken people's money or have given false promises and lied to their player base or sold the game out, said all these nice things, and then just the devs just up and left and took all their money. So I don't know. I don't know about this company. I don't know how they're going to react going forward, but it seems like they know what they're doing, and this game is built very well. Like it's a pretty solid looking game. Like I don't think they're gonna abandon this game with how good it looks and the potential that it has. Like it has like let me look at my mouse. This is where it's kind of at right now, kind of in the middle lower area here. It's a base game, early access. Once they put the required work to fix some things, it's gonna skyrocket. Like they can make this game skyrocket so quick. I can see this game being super popular with lots of big streamers and everything. Like this game's gonna be huge. So, should you buy this game? Yes. I personally think you should buy this game. This game is worth every penny of what it's worth. Now, there are some downsides to it. But they're nothing too bad. It's smaller issues. There's a issue to where um you can't really have clans, or if you build a base and you have a bunch of buddies with you and they're in your group or your fire team group or whatever, if they're in that with you, they can't interact with your base, even though they're friendly with you. They can't interact with it. So there is that. There isn't a whole lot of attachment for weapons. There's like three different sights and some flashlights. Like nothing too crazy. There's no snipers in the game yet. Well, technically there is. There's the Mosin and stuff, but technically there's snipers, but sniper-ish weapons. But there's nothing that's has a sniper scope that can qualify you to actually do solid sniping. Um, so there's a little bit of content that's a little lacking that they don't have. But the good news is at least I know in this month they're planning on coming out with a big update that's supposed to bring in a bunch of new weapons and some other goodies to us. Um, so as you see here, I found this on Reddit. It's their Deadside roadmap update, And I was very curious about this because I wanted to know kind of what their plans are moving forward. Where their heads at? Are they in the same place as I am of what I'm seeing in this game and what I want out of it? Are they listening to us players as we're playing and giving them intel? I don't know. So here we go. Since the release of this game, we have received a lot of feedback and suggestions. Now that most crucial problems like anti-cheat have been fixed, we are ready to share with you our plans for the near future. Now, the anti-cheat stuff, I don't currently know if there's anything going on with the anti-cheat stuff right now. Um, like I haven't found any hackers the entire time I was playing, but maybe I just didn't notice. I don't know. I haven't seen anything crazy like that yet. But if they say they fixed it, I haven't noticed anything, so that's good. So here is what we get in the next coming updates. They're looking. They're Currently we are working on the fix for the potential ability to duplicate items and optimizing storage systems in green zones, which should significantly improve the server performance. Now, server performance is I guess it is a kind of a con, depending on where you're playing and what your ping is. I'll say a lot of the official servers have just really high pings. I mean, I'm central. I live in North Dakota, and I'm looking at all their official servers, and they're all in the 150s, 140s. Like, they're high for me. But the community hosted servers, though, those servers are absolutely amazing. I'm playing on one right now, and I have about 52 for my ping. Runs great. Haven't had any weird latency issues, no rubber banding, nothing. So if they can fix that on their official server side, that'd be really great because then you wouldn't be stuck to people just playing on community-driven servers. So right now they're working on new firearms and equipment models. Like I mentioned before, they have some new weapons and stuff they plan on introducing. There'll be a new vest with inventory slots, new assault rifles, a machine gun, and even a grenade launcher. Now, the grenade launcher I think is very interesting. I haven't seen a grenade launcher in a survival game like ever, I don't think. So I wonder how that's going to work out. But we'll see. We'll see how that works. Because EFT doesn't have a grenade launcher. Daisy, to my knowledge, doesn't have a grenade launcher unless you add a mod. Miscreated doesn't have a grenade launcher unless you add a mod. There's nothing really involved with that. Not only are they in the process of improving diversity in existing villages, we're also planning to add an entirely new content with industrial areas and underground bunkers. Also, in order to add new points of interest, the current size of the map will be slightly expanded. So yes, the map right now is kind of small. It's only 25. Yes, if you look right here, this is about the size of the map, but the actual map is supposed to be freaking huge. Yeah. So the world of Deadside is a vast and open spaces full of bushy forests and abandoned settlements. Players have the area of about 225 square kilometers. So that is the entire map, but currently we're limited to 25 square kilometers. So that's tiny. That's tiny compared to the rest of the map. So the fact that they're going to be opening that all up for everybody is going to be nice. And I'm feeling that they're going to add boats and stuff, knowing that there's islands. So they're going to be adding that at some point, I believe, which I think will be nice. Or maybe they add swimming. I don't know what they're going to do. But, so what we got here? Game events. There'll be plenty of new missions with new rewards, helicopter crash sites, and airdrops. So right now, the only events that happen are these missions, and there's different tiers of missions. Like there's a tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and basically you go to that position, and it's like a chest or crate or something, and you protect the crate for an X amount of time, and a bunch of these AI or scavs spawn and they try to kill you, or also you have other players that come and they try to kill you as well. So it's a kind of a nice community event, which I think is pretty cool, and it makes people all kind of go in one spot and engage in a huge firefight, which is really fun. Like it's actually really quite enjoyable and fun. So because right now, like the helicopter crashes and stuff and the drops, they're not in the game yet. That's just the missions. Um, So right now they're aware of the problem with managing bases, like I mentioned before. Like people are getting stuck in bases with their friends and they can't get out because they can't interact. There's no clan system. While you're in a squad, we're looking into different options of how to solve it. It might be code locks, or perhaps we decide to use another system. So we'll see what they have in mind when they implement that. Maybe they have a test server they want to do that on. I don't know. We'll see. There's this stuff's kind of about some admin stuff. Nothing, just nothing too crazy. Vehicles. So, and the current version says the world isn't big. The current version says the world isn't that big and doesn't imply the use of a vehicle, which is very true. But we're planning on adding at the same time. We plan on adding it at the same time with significant map extension, which makes sense because when you have if you have 225 square kilometers, I don't want to walk end to end of that. No thanks. I'd much rather drive. Um, but I just lost track of where I was. We can't say exactly when this is going to happen, but we'll start with developing vehicle mechanics because it requires a lot of work and extensive testing. Now with the base raids, there is no base raiding in this game right now. None whatsoever. So that is kind of weird, but it's not at the same time. So they don't. They say they have a few concepts. Like they say we have a few concepts, including a key system. I don't know what that means. We discussed on our Steam streams. I wasn't. I haven't watched that yet, so I don't quite know what the key system is. Regardless of the system chosen, we will do our best to make it unique and interesting. So at the end, it won't be who has the most explosive or lockpicks. So they're basically just wanting not to have us deal with this AFK rating that happens, which some people are gonna, throw up maybe a little bit of a fit about and say, that's how the game should be like that, whatever. But in my experience, I don't like that. I prefer if I'm gonna be rated, I want to be at my base because if you have more shit than me, you're better than me, whatever. You kill me, take all my stuff. Okay, cool. I mean, it sucks for me, but okay, at least I feel like I defended myself and put up a fight. Maybe maybe I die instantly, but maybe I at least tried to put up a fight. Versus just getting wrecked right away. That kind of stinks. You know, so that's kind of where they're at with this. I will link this if you want to reread this or anything, or you can always pause the video and look at it yourself. But this is kind of what they all have planned in the future of the game. Now, I don't know where it's at, but this will be coming out in May. There's an update that's coming out in May, and as of this video, it is May 8th. So there's going to be something soon. Don't know what exactly it's going to be. I heard it's supposed to be with some weapons and stuff, but it's supposed to be relatively soon. Um, Now for my final verdict. Like I said before, I did recommend that you buy this game. If you're willing to gamble on an early access title, I'd say this is a gamble and stakes that you're most likely going to come out winning and positive on. Um, the community's great. Social interactions quite nice, and it is a lot of shoot on sight, but it is nice. It's kind of fun to go in the safe areas and people just goofing around and talking. Um, yeah, I also did want to know this is kind of jumping all over the place here a little bit, but there is a slight downside that they really need to fix. The proximity chat is like broken. The proximity chat literally only works when you're like an inch in front of somebody's face. Like if they're any further than that away from you, they just sound so distant. They sound like they're talking to you from across a house, like whispering. Like it's horrible. So they really need to fix that. Because proximity chat is kind of nice. I mean, if you're gonna play with your friends, you're in Discord, but it's nice to be able to have a proximity chat if you're gonna talk with some guys you run into, or if you're trying to hold somebody up in a house, you're trying to make them surrender in a house or something, kind of just messing around. If they can't hear you, I mean, like, how's that gonna work? So yeah, so I fully recommend this game. I think you guys should check it out. I do stream this game. I'm gonna be trying to stream every day on Twitch. If you, I will link my Twitch down below if you would like to view my Twitch and check the game out for yourself before you purchase it. Go right ahead. There are other streamers that do this as well, but I'm a little biased, and I think you should come watch me instead. But choose who you like. So yeah, I love y'all. If you like the video, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe down below and hit that bell icon if you would like to get notifications about more of my videos. All right. I love you all. Peace.